Good day, everyone. Scooter coming to you live from the Granville Guitars World Headquarters here in lovely St. Petersburg, Florida. Today is Thursday, March the 8th, 2018. And this is the first of a series of videos I'm going to do introducing you to instruments you may know or may not know that are going to be used on the new Hate Eternal record, which is going to commence tracking very soon here at Mana Recording across the hall. Eric and JJ have written a number of songs, a handful I believe, for the new album, that use a 7-string guitar, which adds an extra lower string to their tuning. They typically tune to the C-sharp standard tuning on a 6-string guitar, which means the lowest, thickest string is tuned to a C-sharp. And on a 5-string bass, that would be this guy right here, okay, C-sharp. On the 7-string, as they tune it, that adds a G-sharp below that, and that would be this guy right here. So Eric and JJ decided they wanted to use a 5-string for this particular set of songs. There's going to be a few of them on the new album, not all of them. A handful on the new record will be using this. So I was looking around on Craigslist one day and we spotted this guy. It's a Spector Hrubovcak that's been it's had the finish stripped off of it and had this rather primitive stain job done to it. It originally had EMG high impedance pickups, and it had a different preamp in it, but Eric prefers the EMG DC40C pickups and the EMG preamp. So that's what we went with. Got those from our good friends at EMG and put those in this bass, and that's what we've got. So here's what we've got here. Like I said, on this particular bass, our lowest string is a G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, B, and E up top. And it's a beast. The preamp is actually the BQC system preamp from EMG, and it's pretty flexible and gives you a whole bunch of control over your onboard tonal settings for whatever you want to do. Now, the way I've arranged it, the master volume is right here where it's most convenient to the playing hand, whether you're picking or whether you're plucking with the fingers. It's right there. That's the master volume. This is a balance control, which balances between these two pickups. All the way this direction is just the neck pickup, and all the way here is just the bridge. You can get a fair amount of variation just by not doing anything but messing with your pickup balances. It also has a bass and treble control stacked in this position. We have the treble on the upper knob, both boost and cut, 12 dB. Okay, and then below that is the bass control. Now I've got the bass control fully cut because my bench amp won't want to take the abuse that this bass control can dish out. But we'll temporarily turn that bad boy up. Hopefully you can hear it on the mic. It will boost a lot of low end. There's flat. Now this last knob here is their mid control, which gives you cut and boost. 12 dB is the smaller upper knob, and this outer frequency ring, the lower one, is an actual frequency knob, and you can decide on what frequency in the mid-range band you are either boosting or cutting. So to give you an idea of its flexibility, I'm going to turn it all the way up so it's 12 dB boost at mid-range, and then sweep the frequency so you can hear what it will do. can also cut frequencies as well in the same bandwidth. So that's real handy if you're looking for a particular frequency that you want to use to cut through a mix. That guy can be very handy. It's all powered by a 9-volt battery inside the base, and it's quite the instrument. All Spector instruments, no matter what state they're in, this one obviously, like I said, has been rather crudely refinished, but we decided to leave it alone. I kind of like it. It's sort of an angry looking finish for you know, an angry sound. Let's go with that, shall we? Really beautiful rosewood fretboard. It did not come with a truss rod cover. I think we'll probably acquire one of those from our friends over at Spector. Hit up PJ over there and see what he has to say about that. Hopefully we can find one that will suit this bass. But it's the rosewood. I don't know what variety of rosewood it is, whether it might be, I don't know if it'd be appropriate to assume this might be Brazilian, but it's really beautiful. It's got this reddish tone to it. Tone meaning color wise, and it's just gorgeous. But the bass overall is it's just got wonderful sustain. When you lay into it, it's incredibly aggressive sounding. And this is actually called the Hrubovcak, and the reason it's different from, say, the bass that Alex Webster uses is that it has a bolted-on neck instead of a set neck or a neck-through design. One of the byproducts of that is that it moves the neck pickup back towards the bridge pickup slightly. So the position of this pickup is different. And it lends a different tonality. It lends a slightly more mid-present tonality than what you would have if the pickup was moved more in this area. The reason for that, obviously, is that this area right here, this is the actual heel of the neck. And it's, let me turn this down and unplug it, and I'll flip it over. And it's actually bolted on to the body, and it requires that for a good, solid connection. And you can see, again, the rather crude refinishing that was done. I actually had to repair this screw hole here. Was all messed up, and I had to install a new ferrule for it. They removed the finish from the back of the neck, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It gives you a... I hate when that happens. My tripod just came apart. I think I'll leave that in. And they've, you know, again, rather crude refinishing job. The serial number is long since, you know, gone away. But we got a good price on it and have upgraded it with really nice EMG preamp and pickup set, and highly recommend those for virtually all styles of music, not just extreme metal and rock, but it just gives a very nice, clear, open tone to any amplifier for whatever purpose you might be wanting to use it for. But anyways, that's about all I got to say about this particular instrument. Like I said, you're going to be hearing this instrument, this Spector 5-string, on several tracks of the new Hate Eternal album, which will be released probably by the time you see this video. The album should be out. I don't think it has a title yet, but it will by that point. So that's all I got to say about this particular instrument today. Again, it's going to be used on the new Hate Eternal record. If you have any questions about anything we do here at Granville Guitars, seek us out on the web at www.granvilleguitars.com. We're also on Facebook. And don't forget to check out our blog, A View from the Granville Bench, over at WordPress. That's all I know for today. Have a great day.